Welcome back to another KLIM product walkthrough. I'm Lucas, this is Justin, and we are looking at the all-new Adventure Rally jacket and pant. These have been a staple of KLIM's adventure gear since all the way back to the beginning when we first made adventure gear. We made the Adventure Rally. It was a crazy product when it first came out. Totally rewrote the rule book of what adventure gear was. So now, many generations later, we're bringing it back with a new approach to this gear. Now it's an overshell. It's an overshell in the boot pant that can also be an over the boot pant if you want. And it's also an overshell jacket. So let's break it down, look at everything that's going on here. There's a lot of stuff to go over. Starting right from the top here, what is this? This is the neck brace collar. So when you're in normal jacket mode like this, of course this is waterproof, 3-layer performance shell, waterproof neck brace collar here. So you're in normal jacket mode right now, it's like a normal jacket. You can take this off and run a neck brace, and it's going to be much more open. It's a larger opening up here to wear a neck brace. This is meant for aggressive adventure riding. So if you're someone who really is pushing your bike hard, you're going in dangerous areas, you're going in gnarly terrain, you're wearing body armor, you want to wear a neck brace, this jacket is one of the very few jackets that are compatible with a neck brace on the market for really aggressive off-road riding, adventure riding. So neck brace collar here. Now, if you get in the rain and you're wearing a neck brace, you'll put this collar on. This one will go around your neck brace. It looks kind of funny, it looks kind of weird, but hey, you don't want to get wet with the rain, so you put this on over your neck brace while it's raining. Then you can take it back off and get that airflow you want to get around that neck brace collar. So speaking of airflow, let's move past this collar. We've got a bunch of vents here. That's all these black zippers here, okay? We got upper bicep, behind the bicep, forearm vent. This doubles as a wrist intake vent, and also it'll get around your gloves there. So this one doubles as a intake wrist vent like you just saw, and then also if you want to have it cinched down around your glove like that, you can just pop open the top half like this and adjust it as much as you want. Let's keep moving around the back there. We also have two big side vents right here. I'll open those for you, Mr. Wood. Big side vents, get a lot of airflow through there. Back behind the bicep vents as well. And then of course, while we're here, actually let's show this. Go up and raise your arm, we'll turn a little bit sideways towards me. Then you can use this side cinch adjustment right there to actually open up this vent and keep it open for you, because you're going to be wearing off-road body armor underneath this. You want to keep as much airflow moving through the jacket, through the overshell as possible. So lots of vents all across here. Now, all these orange water-resistant zippers here are all for pockets. Of course, I say water-resistant. That's because nothing with a zipper can be completely perfectly waterproof when it's in a zipper configuration like this. But we got all these zipper garages here. As you can see, little side note here, if your zipper's like this one was and it's not fully in, you might get some rain blasting in there. You'd be like, oh, my jacket's leaking. Well, make sure your zipper's all the way in the zipper garage like that. That way the rain comes in and it runs off, doesn't go in the zipper. Anyways, getting sidetracked, let's talk about the pockets. Two big upper chest pockets right there, two lower hand pockets right there, easy to access. A wrist pocket right there, that's for your stat card to put all your medical information on there so that in the event of a crash, EMS can see what kind of allergies you have, what blood type you are, all that good stuff. And then there's actually a really cool back pocket here. It's going to be a little hard to see because you can't see the zippers, but the zipper is on the side here. And what's cool, you can maybe barely see that. We'll try to show that. You can turn right there, that's good. There is a hydration hose pass through right there. So we started doing this years ago on other KLIM jackets. We would actually take the hydration bladder and put it in that lower back pocket, cut a hole inside the jacket, which you're not supposed to do. That'll avoid your warranty. Don't do that. But we would do it, and we would run a hydration hose through the inside of the jacket to the front. Now we built that into this, so you can actually put that hydration bladder, doesn't come with one, but you can put that hydration bladder in that back pocket, run the hose through, and then once we get to the inside of the jacket, you'll see where it pops out. So it makes it a really easy way to keep water on your person while you're riding. All right, but before we move to the inside of the jacket, let's touch on these fabrics here, which we haven't done yet, and we really should because it's pretty special. First things first, as you guys know, super fabric, abrasion resistant fabrics, very abrasion resistant fabrics here on the shoulders, the elbows, but when we get to the pants, they're on the knees as well. And then we also have our Vectron fiber fabric here in these lighter colored panels here you see. We use that same fabric in the XC Pro off-road knees and seat, and also in the very famous Badlands Pro A3 jacket and pant, which is the first adventure gear to ever reach the AAA CE rating. It's very coveted. It's very difficult to get that, particularly in a comfortable multi-weather Gore-Tex waterproof product. Anyways, moving on to this, back to the Adventure Rally. Those are cool fabrics here. What's really cool is all this greenish material here is actually a stretch Gore-Tex fabric. So it's in the arms, it's in the inside of the arms, it's in the underarms, and it's all the way across the back. So as you can see, wearing body armor, he's actually wearing body armor underneath this. It's all very mobile and stretchy. So we're really focusing on that comfort, both for off-road riding conditions and for just regular use. You don't want to be bound up, you want to feel free and comfortable. So we're doing that very well with this Adventure Rally overshell jacket here. Now, let's move to the inside. Now we're moving to the inside. We can see this unlined material here, the only liners you see are for the pockets. So that's that 3-layer performance shell here. So the outside face fabric, the waterproof membrane, and this interior kind of gray mesh liner material is all laminated together. It's all one sheet. So it's not multiple sheets of fabric moving around. It's all just one piece of fabric. Makes it much more mobile and comfortable and not as much bulk going on here. So see, we got some internal pockets here. There's also some on the other side. Then you can see all the backings for all the different vents we have as well. And then there you can see on the other side there's that hydration hose pass through that I was talking about. The hose is going to come through the inside of the jacket. You put it back through this opening and then out into the pocket that's accessible in the front. So that way you keep the mouthpiece of the hose from getting dusty and dirty. You pop that front zipper open, get your hose, drink your water, put it back, zip it up, keep it protected. Then we got another pocket, as you can see there, to keep some essentials on the inside of the jacket. All right, now with the jacket done, let's run through the pants here really quick. As you can see, this green colored fabric is all that stretch material. So there's a tremendous amount of stretch material all the way through here, through the crotch, through the upper knee, side of the leg, back of the leg. It's all over the place. So lots of that two-way stretch Gore-Tex material, and we always orient that two-way stretch in the direction that it's going to need to stretch. So in some places it might be along the length of your body, in other places it might be across the width of your body. So we're always orienting that stretch to be engineered for how you're going to use this gear, how you're going to wear it and move on the bike. Again, the Vectron fabric here, this lighter cream colored, this is that very, very strong for its weight Vectron fabric that we use in the Badlands Pro A3, as well as some other products that are known for their durability. And then of course the knees, like we talked about, super fabric in the knee. Let's talk about vents and pockets here. Big intake vent on the thigh here, same structure as the jacket where it's that black vent, orange zipper is for the pockets, large off-road style pocket. So if you're on the bike, this is going to be the side of your thigh, so you can access it very easily from the seated position on the bike. And of course, our exhaust vent on the back as well. Now, something really important to note here, these are in the boot pants. You're going to wear these with with off-road boots or adventure boots because they're going to run in the boot. In some cases, you may be able to get this kind of overhang cuff around the top of the boot. In some cases you won't. Either way, that's okay. If it does get rainy and you want to keep the water out of your off-road or adventure boots, that's where the gaiters come into play. So let's say it gets rainy, you keep these, they're very small. You can throw these also in the back pocket of the jacket, super easy. You're gonna zip these around. I already took this one off, but you can see on the other leg, you're gonna zip those in, and it's basically now an over the boot adventure pant. So a lot of versatility there. You get your little snaps here to adjust it. You get your zipper to get in and out of the gaiter. Very easy to work with. If you've ever had those dad style like zip off hiking pants, this is kind of similar to what like the lower half of a zip off hiking pant would be. Two zippers there, one around the edge, one around the back. And then one last thing to mention here on the pants, same thing with the jacket. You can see it's unlined. So you've got this very slim, very mobile structure here where both the outside fabric, the membrane, and the inner liner material are all bonded together. So it's just one sheet of fabric, keeps it very low bulk, keeps it very comfortable and easy to use, and keeps the weight down as well. So these are quite lightweight pants for adventure pants. You're gonna wanna wear these with knee braces or with knee pads, of course, so you get your armor, because these don't come with armor pockets. Neither does the jacket. You're gonna wanna wear it with separate armor, okay? Woody was wearing the Tactical Pro long sleeve armor. That's a brand new body armor we're coming out with this year as well. You can also get the regular Tactical series, and you can wear separate elbow armor. You can wear a short sleeve, a vest, whatever you want. Build that armor system out how you want. We're making this to be a very modular system for adventure riding. Of course, if it gets really hot and it's not raining, you want to take off the jacket and just run with the body armor, you can do that as well. So lots of options here for a very exciting new product, new iteration, new generation of the Adventure Rally jacket and pant here. If you guys have any questions, hit us up in the comments. Of course, follow us on all the social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere on the internet. We're there. Find us. Hit us up in the comments, of course. Like I said, if you have questions, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.